Sundry present here. I feel immensely pleased to welcome you all to one of the most awaited CCA events, that is the Inter-House Debate Competition. Today, we have brought forward our finest competitors who are here to battle it out with their stance on the given motion. Let me take this opportunity to introduce our esteemed jury members. We have Ms. Neelam Bharadwaj. Neelam ma'am is an economics graduate from one of the most coveted institutions of the country, that is Lady Shri Ram College, Delhi, and a postgraduate in business economics from Delhi University. She has served as an officer in Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India for 4 years and for 2 decades in the Securities and Exchange Board of India. After this momentous journey, ma'am took voluntary retirement from ACBI as general manager. Post-retirement, she works as a yoga teacher, financial awareness resource person, naturopath, and distributor of regulated financial products. Neelam ma'am, we are pleased to have you here. Neelam ma'am is also involved in some social initiatives to financially empower community workers and teach the RTE kids in our school. I request our student Radha Vadkar to welcome Neelam ma'am with a welcome card.
Yes, yeah, please.
Thank you, Radha. Our next judge is Mrs. Urvashi Karnani Gaur. Urvashi ma'am has been a meritorious student from KV IIT Powai, who was the first rank holder in the CBSE Class 12 board exams in a batch. She went on to pursue her bachelor's in computer science from PSEC Mumbai University. Further on, ma'am did her MTech in computer engineering and specialization in nuclear engineering 2010 from the great Homi Bhabha National Institute, Mumbai. She is also a gold medalist, Homi Bhabha awardee of OCES batch of 1951 in computer science. Also, she has 16 years of work experience as scientific officer in the Supercomputing Research Section, Computer Division, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai. Urvashi ma'am has added many feathers to her cap. That is, the Homi Bhabha Gold Medalist for the year 2007-8 in Computer Science, PARC, the Group Achievement Award for NSCE Telescope Project 2020, and the esteemed President Award for Proficiency in Bharat Scouts and Guides. Sonakshi has already presented the welcome card to ma'am. Thank you, Sonakshi. Sushma ma'am has completed her master's in physics with her PhD successfully on a novel topic called for almost 3 decades. She opted for voluntary retirement recently. She indulges in reading, writing, and painting. Urvashi ma'am has participated in various painting competitions, exhibitions at national and international level, and won prizes during her school days. I request Roshal to welcome Sushma ma'am with a welcome card. Thank you, Roshal. These students can now take their seats. I request all of you to welcome our judges with another huge round of applause. Moving on, to make the event a tad more exciting, let me introduce you to the moderator, our very own Varghese sir, who is also one of our favorite English and social science teachers. Sir has a very significant role to play today, and he will be conducting and moderating the entire event. Before that, let me introduce our participants to you all. On my right, we have Team 1, who will be speaking for the motion. Shaurya Awadh, Shravani, Uma Rajesh, Dishita Roy Chaudhary. You can wave at the audience and the judges so that they can have a look at you. Next, Team 2. On my left, we have Rihan Mishra, Ritisha Mishra, Siddharth, and Pavni. Then we have Team 3, Athira, Priyanshu, Advita, Tanush. And this side we have Team 4, Rudran Sharma, Anjor Srivastav, Maisha Khan, and Nishita Bhattacharya. All these participants will be debating on whether the decision of a child's future career should be made by the parents or by the child in the first round. Quite a pertinent topic for you all at this stage. Therefore, without much ado, I will request the audience to maintain proper decorum in order to thoroughly enjoy this session, and I hand it over to Vilkis sir.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, good afternoon and welcome to our esteemed jury and all the participants and the audience. The topic of today's debate is already decided and given to you. The decisions on a child's future career path should be made by the parents rather than the child. This is the topic. Now, how we are going to conduct this elimination round? Those who are maintaining the time, and who is in charge of the bell? The warning bell? Madam, you be with the warning bell. Warning. Hand over the warning bell to madam. And please remember the time. In the first round, we will be giving opportunities to each speaker of all the 4 teams to speak for 2 minutes. That means each speaker or member of the team will be speaking for 2 minutes. So we will be going in this order. First, team 1. Team 1's first speaker will be speaking for the topic, supporting the topic. After that, team 2's first speaker will be speaking against the team. And the podiums are also fixed. The podium on my right hand side will be used by the speakers to speak for the motion, and the podium on my left hand side will be used by the speakers to speak against the topic. Is that clear to you? Okay. So after each member spoke and presented his or her views, the first round is over. After that, we will start the rebuttal round. During the rebuttal round, 2 members of each team will get a chance to come and speak, and the time allotted for each speaker will be 1 minute. So 1 minute means somewhere near 45 seconds a warning bell will be given. Then you should try to conclude. Even if 1 second or 2 seconds you go beyond the allowed time, it is not a very serious matter. But try to conclude. And at the first round, when you are given, each member is given 2 minutes to speak. After you spoke for 1 minute and 45 seconds, 1 warning bell will be given. So warning bell means now 15 seconds only you have in your hand to conclude your presentation. I hope it is clear to you. Now in the third round, the judges will ask 1 question to each of the 2 members of the team who didn't participate in the rebuttal round. So in the rebuttal round, only 2 persons come and speak, and the 2 other persons are sitting there. So they will be asked questions by the judges, and they will answer the questions. For example, Dishita Roy Chaudhary of the first team is asked a question. Then only Dishida will answer that question. Others cannot answer that. So at the question answer round, other members are supposed to maintain strictly silence. Let the person to whom the question is addressed, that person only will give the answer. So this is how we are going to do the first round. The same thing we will do for the final round. Final round we will organize it based on the performance of each team in the first round. The maximum score, whatever team receives, they will go for the final round. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, let us start. Are you ready, children? All the teams, I wish all of you all the best. Before that, one word about debate. Debate is actually an art which demands all the accumulated knowledge, your oratory, and whatever logical thinking, beautiful presentation, maybe with a sense of humor. It is a clash of ideas in that level. So you have to arrange your thoughts in a logical manner, present it in a very convincing manner. All the audience, the members of the jury, and everyone should feel that what you are talking is the ultimate truth. In that way, you have to present it. I think I need not elaborate more than this now. Okay, let us start. Jury, I hope you are ready. Okay. We have the first speaker speaking for the motion from team 1, Shaurya Awadh. Your time starts from the moment you start speaking.
Hello. A wise person once said, parents are the boat on which children cut their teeth. Good afternoon, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Myself, Shaurya Awadh, will advocate the significant role parents play in deciding the career of the children. As we see the examples of Sachin Tendulkar and Shreya Ghoshal, we see how impactful it can be when parents decide the children's career. Sachin Tendulkar, revered as the master blaster of cricket, credits his parents for recognizing his cricketing talents early on. Their sacrifices and encouragement ensured he had the best coaching. And as we see the example of Sachin Tendulkar, the guidance of their parents not only nurtured his skills, but also, along with nurturing his skills, instilled determination and discipline that are required for achieving success. Shreya Ghoshal's parents similarly recognized her singing talent and provided her with training and opportunities that paved the way for her to become the leading playback singer in the Indian music industry. In conclusion, I would like to say that parents play an indispensable role in taking the career decision of the children. If parents provide the guidelines and parents provide the beliefs and strength, children take it as an empowerment and choose their own choices of career along with what the passion they have. So let us acknowledge the parental importance of the decision of parents. And I firmly believe that parents must have a significant role in choosing the careers of the children. Thank you.
Now we have the first speaker from team 2 to speak against the motion, Ihan Mishra.
Hello. Good morning, respected teachers, judges, dear friends, and my opponents. I am Vihan Mishra and I am here to speak against on the topic that the decision of the child's future should be made by the parents rather than by the child. Firstly, let us remind ourselves that every person has the right to choose their own career path in life. And if the career path has been chosen by the individual, it will lead to, because of his passion, it will lead to the success of the person. And on the other hand, if this decision has been made by the parent of the child without his consent, it will lead to resentment and dissatisfaction. Also, this will also lead to the this will also lead to undue pressure and unfulfillment of one's desires. Secondly, you will all agree with me that if a person is forced into a career path chosen by the parent, this will lead to this will lead to stress, anxiety, weak mental health, and and inability to pursue their career. Uh, No doubt, while parents' guidance and advice are invaluable, the ultimate decision regarding one's career path should rest with him. Further in his career, this independence will make him more adjustable in the job market and personal fulfillment. This promotes mental health, well-being, and a healthier parent-child relationship. Few examples of self-offered careers which has reached heights are firstly Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. His parents did not support him for in his career path, so he went into his garage and developed the company that we all know as Apple. Secondly, we have J.K. Rowling, who was denied by many publishers to publish the book Harry Potter. And when after many tries, she published it on her own, and finally it became a bestseller in the market. So my belief in being the rudder of one's own boat of life stays firm, and I would like to end my speech by
Your
this
time is over. Try to conclude.
Thank you.
All of you should remember that first bell is the warning bell, second bell means your time is over. So you should not try to speak after the second bell. Even if you require to speak within 1 or 2 seconds, try to conclude. Now we have the next speaker from Team 4, Rudran Sharma, will be speaking for the motion. Switch it on. Okay.
Good morning to all present here. Well, a career choice, it's something extremely important, right? When we think of career, while it is popularly believed that children should be the ones that decide it, because, well, that's what's happening nowadays, I strongly oppose that, because, well, that clearly is just not the way. My name is Udas Sharma, and today I'm going to be speaking against the motion, for the motion, and let's begin. So, my team and I have prepared a few points that we would like to share. First is financial support. Clearly, parents are the ones who provide all the financial support to their children, and therefore they should obviously have a much higher stake in what their child does. For example, let's take a child who is the son of a farmer. Now, he wants to become a pilot, but really he can't do that because the fees might even exceed 5 crore rupees. So his father would be better if he found something that was sustainable, had stable income, and was much more good for their budget. Another point is, well, knowing the trends properly. Obviously, when we think of children nowadays, the generation is so spoiled, it's just starting to think that content creation or something that's just going extremely famous is something that they have to do. However, the parents clearly know that there is extremely low scope in such things. And if they do pursue that, there will be extremely low chance of them actually succeeding. Then we come to student loans. Sometimes people do consider taking student loans, which takes financial support out of the top, right? Well, no. If we do take student loans in a country with job opportunities like India, it actually decreases the chance of success a lot because there is extremely low chance of the student successing, and even if he does, well, he will probably not earn that much. So in the end, I would like to say that parents should be the ones to decide their children's career, and I would like to conclude with that. Thank you.
We have the next speaker from Team 3, Adila Dilip. She will be speaking against the motion.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be speaking against the motion of why parents should not decide the career choice of their children. So, to start off with, every child should have the liberty and freedom to make their own career choices, as at the end of the day, they will be the ones who will be living with the consequences. Hence, it's important for them to choose a career path that follows their passion and their interest, as it would be beneficial for the society because choosing a career path that follows your passion and your dreams will result in further innovation and creativity. Although in some cases the passion and interest of the child do not meet the expectations and values of the family, which results in parental pressure. Now, parental pressure may cause severe anxiety, depression, and stress to the child and may take a toll on the mental health of the child, which can result in an increase in the suicide rate. So, it can also lead to a life filled with regret and resentment and may cause a strained relationship between the parents and the child over the years. It is important to acknowledge the fact that every child has a unique talent and strengths, weaknesses, and they should pursue their aspirations despite the potential risks that are awaiting them. So, to conclude, I would like to quote that um, where there's will, there's way. But if our will is already decided by our parents, what liberty do we have left? Thank you.
The next speaker speaking for the motion is Shravani Varade.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shravani Sandeep Harare from class 9A, and today I'll be speaking for the motion. Children are like clay. They are molded into a personality by the constant effort and efforts of a parent. And these molds want to be an astronaut one day, doctor the other, an artist on the third day, and then want to rule the entire world on the weekends. Children tend to have a very fleeting mind, and for a mind which changes its career option more than a chameleon changes its color, definitely need a counselor. And who is the best counselor for a child? Well, of course, their parents. The values and the principles a child inherits along the journey of life definitely form his persona. What you are today and the decisions you will be taking tomorrow depend entirely on the form and the shape the mold has taken. Well, one might question, doesn't this basically mean that the children are having the imprint of their parents' dreams and ideas? From what I've learned, a lion's cub never barks. You will always hear it roar. With this natural ideology, I support that the decision of the child's future career making should be done by the parents rather than by the child. Thank you.
The next speaker is from Team 2, Ritisha Mishra. She will be speaking against the motion.
Hello. Good morning to one and all. Today, we are gathered here to explore a fundamental question that resonates deeply with our society. Who should hold the reins when it comes to deciding a child's future career? Should it be the parents with experience, wisdom, and unconditional love for the children? Or should it be the children driven with passion to achieve their dreams and goals in life? There's a saying that because of parents' pressure, we compete in races that we don't want to. We don't know how to compete, but we still have to compete. These days, parents have high expectations for the children to have jobs such as engineers and doctors, but they often forget that it might not be what the child is interested in. As long as the child is passionate about something, they can excel in any field they want. Steve Jobs has said a very famous quote that your work will fill a great part of your life. So, to be truly satisfied, do what you believe is great work. A parent can probably guide a child towards a great job, 40 hours a week, a good salary, and a comfortable life. But a job is just a post, something you do for money. But a career is something that defines who you are. You devote your life to it. It represents your personality, skills, talents, effort that you build every single day to achieve your dreams. This is what represents who you are. This cannot be decided by anyone else. If a career does not satisfy you, does not give you happiness, then what is the use of it? If a child wants to become a musician but is forced by their parents to do engineering, would you think they would become a good engineer? No, absolutely not. They will neither be a good engineer nor a musician. So, in the end, I would like to say that a parent might be able to guide their child, tell them about the difficulties and solutions about the career path they aspire to choose, but they certainly cannot decide it. It is the only right of the child to decide their career path. Thank you.
The next speaker is from Team 3, Priyanshu Prasad. Priyanshu Prasad will be speaking against the motion.
Any path taken with no heart always makes a journey, every step a struggle, and a path taken wholeheartedly makes the journey lighter. A very warm morning to everybody present over here. Myself Priyanshu Prasad from class 9C, and today I am going to present my views on the topic whether the parent should take the decision of a child or not. In my opinion, the parent should not take the decision of a child's career. This career should solely depend on the child's decisions. Choosing a career is one of the most important decisions ever taken in a child's life because this decision, uh, this decision makes sure what the job he will do in future, what money he will earn in future, what education degree he will get in future. His whole life depends on this one decision. And often we see in a society that parents take this decision. But in my opinion, the child should take this decision because one of the main reason in my statement is the child knows his abilities, his interests, his passions the best. There is nobody except the child who knows his interests and abilities better than him. The parents always want the child to take such a career path which will give him high money, high job profile, and etc. But if the child, for example, if the child is interested in taking arts and his parents are forcing him to take engineering, will he be happy in it? No, the answer is a big no. He will never be happy in it. So what is the use of this when he is getting money but he is not happy? Being successful does not mean that you earn only money. You need to be happy to be successful. One of the major problems in India is the suicide rates are increasing a lot. And why is this happening? Because the parents impose their incomplete dreams and aspirations on the children, and the children, when they are unable to fulfill their dreams, they commit suicide, which is a major and common problem in India. So to overcome this, one of the major things we have to do is that parents should allow the children to take their own decision. To conclude, I just want to say that parents should allow the children to take their decision because they have to live their life, not the parents. They have to live their own life, they have to earn their money, etc. So I just want to say, to the parents, let the children take their own decision. Thank you.
Next speaker is from Team 4, Anjur Srivastava.
Greetings to one and all present here. I am Anjur Srivastava and I am going to speak for the motion that parents should decide the career path of their child. Now, I'd like to begin with my first contention, that is emotional support and guidance. Parents provide their children with emotional support. They guide their children based on their past mistakes, and it is very unlikely that children will make the same mistakes as their parents. Parents also contribute to a child's education, not just financially, but also by emotional support and by guiding them. Now, my second contention is a broader vision. Parents have been in the job market even before we were born. They know a lot more than us as they have a lot of experience. Now, parents can take better decisions because do it, they have more experience. While adolescents take decisions based on whims. Because of this, it is better for parents to choose a child's career path as they are more mature. I would also like to conclude with a short anecdote of Homi Jahangir Baba, who chose mechanical engineering even though he was interested in physics. Today, we know him as a renowned physicist who found the Bhala Atomic Research Center and started India's first nuclear program. But did you know he chose mechanical engineering because his parents wanted him to, and he still pursued his passion? Thus, we in opposition would argue that children should take the career path chosen by their parents. Thank you.
The next speaker is from team number 1, Uma Rajesh.
Khalil Gibran once said, children are not your children. They are the daughters and sons of life itself. My name is Uma, and today I will be speaking for the notion. Passing high school is critical, but what to do after that is even more crucial. So, here's why I'm going to say why parents are an important part of children's life. Parents have experience and wisdom, and they know their children's strength, weakness, and interest. Children lack decision making skills, and they can make harsh decisions which affect their future. Parents consider on a broader perspective of what will happen, and children don't have that kind of maturity yet. It is also the desire of every parent that their children should be thriving and successful. Well, don't they get a say in their career? It also reduces the stress on children about what to do next. Sure, some children have clearer vision about what to do next, but parents have more deeper wisdom to refine their vision. Hence, I conclude my points. Thank you.
The next speaker is from team number 2, Siddharth M. He will be speaking against the motion.
Good afternoon, one and all. You may strive to be like them, but not seek them to be like you, as life goes not backwards. As said in this poem by Khalil Gibran, children know their passion and abilities better than anyone else in the world. So they should hold the right to choose their careers. It is sad that many a times children end up choosing the career that their parents couldn't fulfill in their childhood. They have their own dreams. Why don't you let them go for their aspirations? Many a times when a child chooses the career his parents want him to choose, they are not able to give 100% of their talent. Why are you wasting their good talent? They are so talented. Some may be in art, craft, music. Let them go. If they fail, then give them support. But they will never fail. Just like in Hitler's case, he wanted to become a painter, but his father denied that. This built up a hate for Jews inside Hitler and even caused the Holocaust. Let us remember, all children are like flowers with different colors and fragrance. Let them bloom as per their aspirations. I would like to end my quote, end my debate by saying, as Confucius once said, if you choose a career that you love, you will never have to work a day again in your life. Thank you.
The next speaker is from team number 4, Maisha Khan. She will be speaking for the motion.
Greetings to one and all present here. Parenting is the biggest sacrifice one can make. It's putting your life on hold for the promise of your children's tomorrow. So today I'm here to highlight my arguments, to present my perspective in favor of parents choosing their child's career. Parents know the best suitable job for their child and can make decisions according to the best interests of their child. If a children wants to pursue pottery, then the parent can explain that there is no scope in that job. Parents have failed much more times in their life than we have succeeded. So certainly they have much more wisdom in career choice and definitely much more experience in the job market. Parents are there from the starting of our life and dedicate the whole life for us. So they will definitely not think anything negative about us. They will figure out a path which goes best with our passion and provide us with good income and job opportunity. And they would certainly have much more practical knowledge and wisdom as they too must have experience when they were at our age. So they can already predict about the challenge that we are going to face in a particular field that even we might not be aware of. Thus, I strongly believe that parents must decide the children's career. Thank you.
The next speaker is from team number 3, Advaita Ranade.
Good afternoon, teachers, judges, and my dear friends. Nowadays, a lot of parents want their children to go for high-profile jobs like doctor, engineer, etc. They don't want them to go for commerce, textile designing, artist, etc. The only reason is because they are low-profile jobs. This forces the children to choose a career in which they have no interest at all and puts a lot of pressure on the children, which can also affect their mental health. Will the child be happy choosing a career in which they have no idea, no interest, or no passion at all? The child should be at liberty to choose his or her career according to their interest and passion. This is a very important decision in this life because it decides the future and personality. A real life example in this matter is MS Dhoni. I don't think his parents wanted him to become a cricketer, but he listened to his instinct and followed his passion. And you see, today he is a successful cricketer known worldwide for his game. Being successful doesn't only mean that you should be financially stable. It means you should be happy, you should be satisfied. But on the contrary, I would like to say that parents can surely make suggestions and give the children guidance to decide for the career path. But they should not decide it or force them to choose a certain path. So, to conclude, I would like to say the final decision should rest in the child's hand about the career path, and the parent can make decisions, cannot make decisions, and should just suggest them or give them guidance how to choose the career path. Thank you.
The next speaker is from team number 1, Ishida Roychavi. She will be speaking for the motion.
Good afternoon, everyone. dear teachers, judges, students, and my parents. I am Dishana Roy Chaudhary from 10th A, and I'm going to speak in favor of the topic of whether parents should choose their child's future or not. I firmly believe that parents should play an active role in choosing their child's future career. And let me tell you why that the decision making should not be left to the child alone. Firstly, children are children. They are not mature enough to choose the path that they will tread on for the rest of their lives. Choosing the career is a very important decision and it must not be taken lightly because that is what they're going to follow for the rest of their lives. Secondly, children lack the understanding of the career landscape. And with the rise of the internet and its dark sides, it has become even more imperative to safeguard children from negative careers and their harmful consequences, which the children might not be able to comprehend at such a young age. Thirdly, children's passions and interests keep on changing as they grow. So what they choose now may not align with their future preferences. And lastly, I believe that every child should owe their parents because of the sacrifices that they have done and must have the utmost respect for them. Because every parent wants their child to succeed and be happy in their adulthood. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that parents are the essential allies of a child's future career development, and their love, adoration, and encouragement can make a profound difference in helping the children make a decision to choose their careers, which is both fulfilling as well as meaningful. Thank you.
The next speaker is our team number 2, Pavani Pudekar. She will be speaking against the motion.
Good morning, everybody. And today I will be speaking against the motion. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I chose the one which and took the less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This particular lines of a poem written by Robert Frost beautifully explains how one should choose a path of their own will. I believe that the child should choose their own future. This makes them self-reliant and confident. Though parents want what is best for their child, they often end up with a decision which is considered as ideal by the society.
Switch it on. Keep it close to your mouth.
I believe that the child should choose their own future. This makes them self-reliant and confident. Though parents want what is best for their child, they often end up with a decision which is considered as ideal by the society. This restrains what the child actually likes. Sometimes, even their experiences can cause hindrance in the development of new ideas and innovations. If the decision of the future is heavily swayed on parental preference, then the child may end up following a profession that deep down they aren't interested in. Thus, the child's opinion about what profession they are willing to take matters a lot. For example, Dr. Homi Bhabha Jahangir became a mechanical engineer since his father wanted him to be one. But he really adored theoretical physics and mathematics and thus pursued what he liked. And as we all know, he played a great role in the development of Indian science. Bhabha scattering and the development of nuclear programs are just a few examples. Thus, I'll conclude by saying this one word, that children should be responsible about choosing their own future. Thank you.
The next speaker is from team number 4, Nishida Bhattacharjee. She will be speaking for the motion.
Hello. Hello. Good morning, all of you. My name is Nishda Bhattacharya, and I'll be listing few points. First, experience and wisdom. Parents have lot of experiences, and various knowledge about various career options. So they can steer the child towards a stable and a rewarding career. Second, strengthness and weakness. As we know, our parents knows about our strengthness, weakness. They know what we are good at, they know what we are bad at. So they can help us to choose a career which will align with our abilities, thus increasing the chances of success and job opportunities. Then the third point, long term. Parents always think long term. They focus on stability and security. So can help their child to get they can help their child to get a job which is stable and secure. Then the fourth point, I will tell holistic development. Parents can encourage career paths which contribute child's holistic development, taking into account their strengths, their weakness, and their overall well-being. So the last and the final point, maturity and decision making. This is one of the most important point. Young people might not have that kind of maturity to make an informed decision about their future. Whereas parents, they can approach these decisions more rationally. So at last, I would like to conclude that parents should decide child's career. Thank you.
The next speaker is from team number 3, Tanush Bhatt. He will be speaking against promotion.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Tanush Bhatt, and in my opinion, the decision of career should always rest in the hands of the child. The children should always be given an environment of liberty, freedom, and trust to voice out their career choices to their parents. The children are the best judges of themselves. They themselves know the areas in which they are strong at and their own interests. I therefore think that children should make their own decision about their careers. However, it is easier said than done. The parental guidance is also very crucial at this stage. However, it is also a double-edged sword that can definitely ignore the inner potential of the child. The child should follow his own path simply because he can lead a fruitful life if he follows his own career choice. If he follows his own career choice, then he is bound to be oriented by an end goal simply because he is following his passion. If the child is forced into a career that is not his passion, then he will face many unnecessary hurdles which will create an unnecessary pressure on him. I think that the child should decide his career after proper consultation with his parents. This will lead him to lead an economically successful life too. The child can get the information about his interests and the parents can bring their practical experience to the table to make the child lead a very successful life. I also think that while making a decision of his own career, the child gains wisdom about himself. He also builds his character in this process. I think that therefore the decision making of the career should rest with the child's hands. Thank you.
Now, the first round of the elimination round is over. All the 4 speakers of all the 4 teams, they spoke. 2 teams for the motion and 2 teams against the motion. Now we are going to enter into the second round, that is the rebuttal round. And in this rebuttal round, 2 speakers chosen by each team will speak in the rebuttal round, and you will be mainly countering the points against your teams. For example, the team speaking in the rebuttal round for the motion will be trying to argue against the points raised and presented by the team members who spoke against the motion. So whether you all have decided who are the 2 members? Okay, just 1 minute. Give me the names of 2 speakers in the rebuttal round. Who are they? Shaurya Awadh. Next. Shravani. And here, team number 4, Anjo Srivastav. Second speaker, Ishida Bhattacharya. And team number 3, whether you have decided the 2 speakers, different speakers. Two. This is team number 2. Vihan, Nagadish. Now team number 3, who are the speakers in the debacle? Adira Devi, and Advaita. So children, we are actually running short of time. So we are not taking any break in between. Are you ready for the rebuttal? So the rebuttal round, all the 4 teams will speak, but only 2 members will speak. Okay? And the time given to each speaker is 1 minute. So team number 1, both the speakers stand up and come here. Shaurya, go to the podium. And Shravani can stand behind. Now in this rebuttal round, you will speak only for 1 minute. After that, she will speak only for 1 minute. Okay. Your time starts from now.
Hello. As my fellow friend said that parents impose their incomplete dreams and ambitions and force the children to complete it, I would like to contradict that fact. The thing is, this situation occurs only in orthodox families and not in modern families. As we see, modern parents respect our choices and always want what are the best for us. They want us to achieve our best version of ourselves and not that they just want us to become doctors and engineers. So hence, I contradict their statements. Thank you.
Yes. Now the next speaker, rebuttal, Shravani.
My fellow friend here said that parents put high pressure on their kids. No, that's not right. Even if you think that they have really high expectations from you, of course, everybody does. Even you yourself have high expectations from yourself. But what do you think if you don't meet their expectations, they will think lowly of you? Never. They are the first people and the last people who will really care about you, who nurtured you, who cared for you, who sacrificed all of their stuff just so that you could have your happiness. So I would like to oppose this.
Now, both the speakers in the rebuttal round from team number 2 stand up. Vikram Mishra. Yes, Vikram Mishra can stand. Pritisha, stand behind you. Okay.
Hello. You said that a parent has more experience, but again, he is new to the setup, new to his imagination, his child's imagination. No matter how much you say, a child always knows himself better. I agree that we must respect our parents, but on the other hand, a child's desire and ambition should also be respected. A calm, satisfied person will lead to a satisfied nation. And in this world, a restlessness, we need peaceful individuals. So that is my question.
Pritisha. Pritisha, start. Whatever points you don't agree with the speakers, those who spoke supporting for the motion.
My friends here have said that a parent always thinks the best for.
Okay, I give her 45 seconds.
My friend here has said that a parent always thinks the best for the child, sacrifices their life for them. But do they even think that a child's interest might be in something else? It might be in arts, it might be in music. But in these days, Society has seen them as low profile jobs. Every parent wants their child to succeed, have a very comfortable life, have a very high salary and whatnot. But is it truly their interest? Is it truly the full utilization of their talents? I don't think so. So I would like to contradict this fact.
Team number 4, rebuttal round speakers, please stand up. Team number 4, stand up. And you can go to the podium. Anjor Srivastava from team number 4.
Now, opposition has mentioned a few noteworthy points. These include the right of choice for children, as children deserve to choose which career they wish to go into. The second is passion. Now, I have counter arguments for both of these. First of all, yes, children do have a right of choice, but shouldn't parents also play a part? Because parents hold not only a financial stake, but also their future at stake. Because once they retire, children are the ones who have to take care of themselves. And please do tell me, how will they take care of their parents if they can't even take care of themselves through a stable job? Now, my second argument is, while passion is important for children to take part in a career, children can still pursue their passion even if they listen to their parents' career advice. As mentioned in my opening speech, Homi Jahangir Baba originally did mechanical engineering, and mechanical engineering was done by him because his parents told him to do so. But even then, he pursued his passion in physics, and today we know him as a renowned physicist. Opposition has also stated that Homi Bhabha did not listen to his parents, but this is not true. As I have mentioned, he did do mechanical engineering on the wish of his parents, and later he did physics, which was his passion as well. Thank you.
Now the second speaker in the rebuttal round, Nishida Bhattacharya.
Opposition party made a statement about the societal rates. But I would like to start with the statistical data that on an average, out of 1 lakh, 184 societal rates happen, and out of which only 10 are because of the parental pressure. There are many other factors, peer pressure, then not getting good marks, then friends pressure. So I contradict this point. And another is that knows his interest and weakness. The other is many children don't know what is their weakness and what is their strength. Their self-management skill lacks. So at that time, don't you think that parents should be involved in this? See, this is such an important decision of our life. Shouldn't it be important to involve our parent in this decision making? Thank you.
Now the two members to speak from the team number 3 in the rebuttal round stand up and come to the podium. Adirajini.
So, as my dear friend has stated that if children cannot take care of themselves, how will they take care of their parents? To contradict this, I would like to say that even that the children that we're talking about here are adolescents, not infants. They are not as naive as parents perceive them to be. They have knowledge to some certain extent. I would also like to say that even parents are not often up to date with the current ongoing market trends and the evolving job market. Hence, children are more in tune with the emerging trends, job opportunities, and advancing technology. Hence, they are more accustomed to make us to choose a career path that is suitable for themselves, as they know more about the current trends and job opportunities. Um, I would also like to state that I never stated that children should alone make the decision, but they should use the parents' guidance as well. But the ultimate decision should be left to the kids to make. Thank you.
Now Advaita Ranade, second speaker.
So, as my friends have stated, that parents only make the best choice for their kids, preventing them from making risky career choices and falling in pitfalls. But isn't life all about making mistakes and learning from them? How can a child become independent and responsible if it doesn't fail and learn from what mistakes they do, what wrong did they do in choosing the career path? Also, parents can choose a career path for their children by coming an influence from the society or any relative, and that not might be of the children's interest. So, as I said earlier, the final decision that which career path to take should rest in the child's hand, and the parents should just guide them and help them during that path.
Thank you all the speakers. Now the rebuttal round is over. Now it is the question answer round, the third round. In this round, as I have told you earlier, our respected jury team members, they will be asking one question to both the members of each team. So two members came for the rebuttal, two members were sitting there. Those who did not participate in the rebuttal round, they will only come forward to say the answer. Now from team number 1, Umar Rajesh and Dishida, please stand up. You can come and stand near the podium. Umar can take mic in Umar's hand. Now it is up to the judges. Any member of the jury can ask any question. It can be an explanation of the point you spoke, or it can be anything related with the topic you. Jury members, please.
So team one talk about in favor of, right? Decision on child should be taken by child rather than parents.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so my question is, if the child is taking decision, okay, and I have heard that you are also saying child should take decision consultation with parent. Final decision is not taken by the parent but by the child. Am I right? Okay. So in such case, don't you think child is not, let me just, so you are saying child should take a decision and not the parents. This is what you are saying, right?
No, I'm saying that the child and the parents should define their child's vision if they have a vision.
Okay, I got it. So now my question is, if every time parent is deciding about the career choice of the child, isn't the child getting dependent on parents?
Well, first, I wanted to say that if the child has a vision, the parents are defining that vision. That does not mean that they are not depending on the parents. The parents are choosing a decision for them, and they have to do it independently. Without the parents' help. Of course, the parents can be there for them emotionally as well as financially, but the journey is of the children. The parents are just making a decision or refining their decision. Thank you.
Disha?
Okay, Dishita, I have a question. Do you feel a child can be successful in a career path selected by parent in spite of not being interested in that?
It all depends on the amount of effort that the child puts in, as well as the respect that they have for the parents. Suppose child does not like the parents for some reason, so they might be antagonistic towards the choice that they have been offered by the parents, and so the success might be there, but the rate is negligible. However, if the parents, it actually depends on the kind of parenting that the kind of household they have grown. If suppose they have grown in a loving household, then the parents obviously, all parents want best for the child. So they will also feel a kind of this. They will also want. They feel that they owe their parents and they want to do that career because their parents deserve it. Because their parents have made them happy. They have given them the tools and the opportunities. But however, if the parents have if they have been living in neglect and the parents do not give them that much of attention, so they will also not be inclined to follow the career choice that they have been given by the parents. It ultimately depends on the parent. Thank you.
Thanks.
Team number 2, Siddharth and Pavani, please stand up. Come to the dais. Siddharth, stand first. Judges, please.
Hello, Siddharth. You were always against the motion that, and you supported that the child should take over the decision. And you guys mentioned that liberty is lost when you choose a career decided by parents. Could you just make comments on this line?
See, when a parent chooses a career for the child, the parents don't see if it fits the child. They check the trend in the market. Like for example, currently, most of the people in India are going behind engineering because people believe engineering will get a good job, a good household. But why not other job options? Like if I become a lawyer or a doctor, why not those careers? Like you can have ample amount of success in different careers as well. There is just a small amount reduced in job options. But that doesn't mean that you should back out of your accomplishment. Why would you give up your dreams and ambition just so you can become a scapegoat of a trend in the country?
Pavani. Judges, please.
Pavani, don't you feel parents' experience can help children in deciding upon their career path and selecting a suitable career as per the children's ability?
Sometimes parents are like that, but our parents want us to be fit in the society. So some career options which are not so much, people don't choose some of the options like an artist. Uh, your parents might not like you to be one because you see becoming a doctor has a higher status in the society, है ना? So I believe that the parents they want what the children like. They also uh, try to make the child be in a place where it's more accepted in the society. So sometimes it's contrary.
The speakers in the rebuttal round from team number 3, kindly stand up. Come to the dais. Priyanshu Prasad first.
Your Advaita?
I'm Priyanshu.
Priyanshu. Okay, so Priyanshu, your team spoke against this topic, right?
Yes, against the motion.
Right. So my question is, you know, all of you have seen your parents. Your parents have some kind of skills, or they are expert in some area. So do you think, and I think somebody has said, do you think parents have experience of all the career options available? Are they right person to decide?
In my opinion, if you take it, I want to say that final decision should lie with the child. Whether he has to take his career choice in engineering, doctor, or any other field. The final decision should lie with the child, but parents should be the guiding and supporting forces, and they are always the guiding and supporting forces. When parents guide and support the children, they tend to commit lesser mistakes. If I, in my opinion, one child should see his interest, his abilities, what he is interested in,
and without getting influenced by the media, by his friends, he should take such a decision in which he can enjoy his life, and he should always consult his parents, because his parents are the greatest supporters and greatest inspiration for him, because he has seen his parents closely, how they work, how they manage everything, how they have raised the child up. So he should always take the consent, but the final decision of his career should lie with him, because he knows his interests and abilities the best. So that's what I want to say.
Tanush?
Hi, Tanush. So you were also against the motion and you believe that this decision of choice of career should be made by the kid and not parents.
Yes, ma'am.
So just tell me one thing, how fame, finance, your passion or hobby of the kid or the child go along with the career choice?
Man, these go along with the career choice, because if the child is passionate about something, like if he is really determined to do something, then when he faces obstacles in doing that, in that time he will not face the pressure. He will feel like he's enjoying that moment. He will love to overcome the obstacles. For example, if there's an artist, let's say an artist, he wants to make a very tough drawing piece. He will enjoy that rather than taking pressure for it. However, if someone who did not want to be an artist is an artist and he is given the same job, then he will take pressure. He will be bound by pressure and he will not be able to show his full performance in his work.
Just a counter question, can you not pursue your passion or hobby with a different career?
We may pursue our hobby and our passion in a different career, but what I want to say is that if we go in a different career, then we may be good at it. But if we choose a career from our own liking, then we will be the best at it.
Now team number 4, Rudyansh Sharma Standard and Manisha Khan.
So you were for the motion. That means you want parents to support you and decide upon your career path.
Yes, ma'am.
So what if you are not interested in a particular field and you are forced to select that career path and then you are unsuccessful in that?
Now, that would not be extremely likely, but there is a chance. Good question. Now, mostly our parents would observe us very carefully. However, once they do take a decision, they will make sure that the decision that they take is going to be in our favor. And therefore, they will look at our interests very well. However, like you said, if it does go wrong, it will be, well, it would not be extremely good. However, once it goes wrong, we can still turn to our parents for financial support, as it might not be too late. And after that, we might be able to pursue it. However, like I said, our parents will mostly make an extremely wise decision and will be thoughtful about what they make us do. But all in all, if we do not succeed in the field that they wanted us to, we can't just cry and say that, Mom, you told me to do that, I was not able to do that, now you're at fault, what do I do? We have to think of solution and we have to retaliate to our situation. We will be able to figure something out and maybe we can even do what we were actually initially interested to do. However, if our initial decision was absurd, we can go for something more simple and start with maybe in the worst case scenario, simple things like DoorDash or career, and in the end we might actually be successful in something that we were in actually having a talent from the inside.
Very good.
Thank you.
Manisha?
So all of have you given so many points. So I'm thinking of question. So your parents should decide the future of the career choice of the kid. Okay, now tell me, there can be family where parents are not so well educated. Possible? So at that time, kid depending upon such parents, is it the right thing to do? We are saying parents should decide the career choice of the child, but the parents themselves are not aware of. They are not educated.
Ma'am, if you look at this situation, there are two types of parents, and if there is a family where parents are imposing things on the children, then we can pursue that passion, and after we are financially stable, we might pursue the career of our choice.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
So, thank you children, all of you spoke your heart and as per your preparations. And the second last speaker, Rudransh Sharma, was able to bring at least some smile to his innocent and sincere answer on the faces of their audience. Now, I think we are taking a very small break, and I am handing over the mic to Angela Madam.
That was certainly a wonderful show of talent. The speakers have shown immense grit in countering their opinions and answering the judges' questions. Now, let us all cheer for them. Let us all give them a round of applause. They deserve it. Okay. So, while the judges work on picking the victors of this round, all the participants are requested to start preparing for the next round already because it's going to take some time for the process. Hence, all four teams should prepare for the next round. You can go up the gallery or somewhere, just find some corner for yourself and prepare properly. After the result discussion, the two teams which will be called for the next round will be informed. And for the audience, we will use this time and we will watch an interesting video which will be played shortly.
For the team members, kindly stand up. You can go for further discussion and for further sharpening your skills to the appointed places near to you. And the remaining members of the audience.
Now, these one member of each team can come and pick the chits whether you'll be speaking for or against.
Please one
Team 1 and Team 4.
Team number 1 and team number 4, one representative. Please take the lucky draw.
So we have Dishita from Team 1 and Rudransh from Team 4. Please pick up a chit. Team 1 goes against the motion and Team 4 goes for the motion.
Okay.
Finally, so we are here to the second round. Again, I request Varghese sir to take over.
Okay, thank you, Angela madam. Now we are going to start without wasting any time. We are going to start the second round. This is the final round. And here the topic is different. The topic is already given to you. The topic is artificial intelligence will eventually replace human intelligence. That is the topic. And as per the lucky draw, team number 1 will be talking against the motion, and team number 4 will be talking for the motion. Here also the same rule applies. All the members of both the teams, that is team number 1 and 4, will get a chance to talk for 2 minutes. After that, only 2 members from each team will come and talk for 1 minute each with a rebuttal, and after that, the remaining 2 children will face the questions from the judges. So, are you ready, team number 4 children? Are you ready? Team number 4? Now, this is the time. We are already running short of time. So, we have to start it and try to conduct the program as early as possible. So, the first speaker, Rudran Sharma, from team number 4, speaking for the motion. Please come. Rudran. 1 minute. 1 minute. Wait for the judges. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Each member will be. So one thing, this team number 4 now, all of you stand up, go and sit there. Take your back first. All of you go and sit there.
They will come, they will come.
And that's it. Name board team 2, you keep here. You, this one. This podium is for you. This is for. This podium will be empty.
Listen shortly. Automation of is the team 4 is yes. Team 4 is yes. अरे they should वो बता देंगे ना हाँ कर दिया कर दिया ना
Judges, are you ready? Ready? Okay. We are going to start the final round. The first speaker is Rudransh Sharma. Rudransh.
Good morning to all present here. My name is Rudran Sharma and today I am going to be speaking for the motion AI will soon take over human intelligence. Now, when we think of AI, nowadays it's just like we feel it's something extremely small and something that's helping us in our daily life. But when we take a broader perspective, every day in our life, AI is affecting the decisions we are making. For example, when we use AI as something to advise our health, when we take something in like pizza or are searching for something, you might actually get an advertisement for something related against pizza or something that is conveyed to you that you should not take these practices. And then sometimes when you're talking about something like a new shirt for a couple minutes, after some time when you open your phone and you open some website, sometimes you might actually see that there are some advertisements for the thing that you were exactly talking about. This is because when you buy a device, in the start, your phones ask for permission for being able to access your mic, and that causes it to easily collect all your data. Now, with more and more data, AI is going to get more and more advanced, and in the extreme level, it will be able to soon enough take over human intelligence. Some examples are the Neuralink developed by Elon Musk. It has been able to give a monkey almost human-like intelligence, being able to solve extremely complex puzzles. Now, if you think that is great, even interacting in a human, it can increase our arithmetic sense by almost 100 times. Even nowadays, we are getting influenced so much by AI that sometimes we can't even take a simple decision without confined to AI. As a matter of fact, I'm sure a lot of my opposition has actually referred to things like ChatGPT or some AI modelers to actually be able to make their speech. This shows how much AI is already affecting us. Soon, using machine learning and collecting more and more data, AI will be able to achieve its artificial superintelligence stage, where even in the student test, it will surpass the human intelligence. This would mean that it would form an ideal society that humans have been wishing for. AI thinking is extremely rational and can be the thing that can change human society. With AI in control, there will be no more wars. As long as we are developing our thinking with AI, we will be extremely developed and be able to perform everything in a more advanced way. I would like to conclude by saying that AI is the future and it will be our future and it is going to be the thing that will control our thoughts for the better. Thank you.
Okay, next speaker is Shaurya Awadh from Sarabhai House. Shaurya Awadh.
It is same like that. Same only.
2 minutes time. Please remember that.
Good afternoon, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I'm going to speak against the topic that is AI can never replace human intelligence. And here's why I think like that. We see when we have such amazing artists such as Shakespeare, Mozart, Beethoven, Leonardo da Vinci, what all there is common between these personalities. What we see is that they ignite an intuitive spark between those who view their art. And the question is, can AI really recreate their art and let their spectators enjoy that much? However, the thing is that it cannot. I agree that it recreates the art that these eminent personalities have created, but it also lacks an emotional resonance that should be created between the spectators. Also, can AI really be trusted? I have an example. Google, like such a big company like Google, is biased between their chatbots. The chatbots which are used for domestic purposes frequently have female voice. Have you ever noticed that? And the ones having professional work always have male voice. Isn't it so biased? What we view in real life is far from the reality. Thank you.
Okay, the next speaker is from Bosch House, Anjur Srivastava. He will be speaking from the motion.
Greetings to one and all present here. I am Anjur Srivastava from Bose House and I am going to speak in support of the motion AI can take over human intelligence. Now, we believe that AI taking over humans is just a part of movies, but this idea is not so far-fetched. In fact, in the future, AI may do the tasks done by humans. Why do I say this? I base my argument on two contentions. Number one, human emotion AIs are coming up. These AIs can replicate human emotions, understand them, and even generate an analysis and sometimes even replicate them. This AI includes Sophia, one of the latest developments of AI. She can replicate all human emotions. There are many such robots under development. Number two, machine learning. We all know that machine learning in AI does not always involve humans. In fact, humans have little involvement once the algorithm of machine learning has been induced in an AI machine. After that, the AI machine can learn on itself because it can learn different skills and collect more data than any human could possibly comprehend. AI can surpass human intelligence. This condition is known as AI superintelligence. Thus, I rest my case. Thank you.
The next speaker is from Sarabhai House, Shravani Barade.
Excuse me, ma'am. Just a minute.
Yes, you can start.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shravani Sandhi Parare from class 9A, and today I will be speaking against the topic AI will eventually replace human intelligence. What is AI? Artificial intelligence, which basically mimics human intelligence. I'm against this. Why? Because, one, AI can never replace the human emotions, the biasness or love, caring, anything. It will never be understood by the AI. Second, basically, AI is only dependent on humans. So, if the human input is not there, the AI will basically never ever progress. Then, ethical and making decisions will never be like humans. Well, you see, if you take literature, the feelings, the past experience, traumas, anything, it will be never like that with AI. Then, legal and ethical responsibility. Responsibility and accountability can be never trusted with AI like humans. Because AI can simply be hacked because it can be manipulated by humans very easily. Then physical and mental health. It can be replaced by the humans because the touch and compassion required in healthcare, it doesn't get allowed in AI. With this, I'd like to conclude this. Thank you.
The next speaker is Maisha Khan from Bose House.
Greetings to one and all present here. I'm Manisha Khan and today I will be speaking for the motion. In our contemporary world, AI is present in every aspect of our daily lives. AI is used everywhere, from the billboards in New York City to the armed forces. Thus, it is not far-fetched to consider AI one day reach artificial superintelligence. An example, it can take over human intelligence. I base my argument on the contentions. Contention 1. Better rationality. AI thinking will be able to think much more rationally. If we use AI to manipulate our decision will be much less biased and opposite to what opposition said AI will form to an ideal society. Contention 2. Better ability of common sense. AI is much more capable of taking decisions. ASI will be able to surpass human thinking, abolish all superstitions, and for more society take better. Thus, I strongly believe that AI can destroy human creativity, human intelligence. Thank you.
The next speaker is from Sarabhai House. And she is.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, are they allowed to read it?
Pardon?
Are they allowed to read it from a paper?
Actually, they are supposed to speak, not to read.
That's what I'm asking.
Accordingly, you can judge it.
Okay. Thank you.
Debate is supposed to be a spontaneous outflow of all the logical arguments.
Yeah.
It is not supposed to be read throughout, but sometimes some points they might just have a look at it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
The next speaker, Kumar Rajesh from Sarabhai House.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Uma, and today I will be against the notion. Why am I against the notion? AI only fights for materialistic things, which are okay at an extent needed for the human race, but they also deserve love and kindness. And the healthcare, AI can perform surgeries, but they will never be replace nurses' love and care and motherly love. How can even someone replace that? AI is just a machine that can do calculations or research, never replace a mother's love. And speaking of love, they do not have any emotional quotient. They are not able to show kindness or are not express happiness or are able to feel sadness. AI is just a mere tool that is made to help humans achieve their goals. They can easily be hacked into and they can also be malfunctioned. So let's just imagine that AI malfunctions right into a person's surgery. They cannot be trusted at all. The chance of AI replacing human intelligence is very unlikely. With this, I conclude my points. Thank you.
The last speaker was speaking against the motion is
Good afternoon.
Nishida.
I'm Nishita Bhattacharya. I'm against the motion. I'm for the motion.
Nishida Bhattacharya, speaking for the motion.
Yes. AI can take over all our thinking. AI can replace our logical thinking. And moreover, AI can take over all the human jobs which are related to the software. So we can see AI as in financial aid. So AI can develop the country more. It can reform the society well. As AI is a kind of a knowledge source, so I don't think that AI can take over, but even we can learn something from AI. And another thing that AI can take over and AI can be able to fake our decisions. So I conclude with the point that AI can take over humans.
Chairman, the first round is over. Now we are going to first. Okay. Nishida Bhattacharya. Come. Nishida, come first. She is going to speak for the motion. Against the motion.
She is Dishita. Yes, Dishita Roy.
I'm going to speak against the notion that AI will eventually replace human intelligence. First of all, human intelligence is the very essence of humanity, which has existed since the beginning of humanity. The poems, the art, the plays, the stories, the ones which we read, and the ones which bring us joy, they all have been given birth by the human mind, and no AI has helped them in any sort of way. Is something that has come up only in the recent years. And it's very feasible to have the opinion that human intelligence will always be above artificial intelligence. It is the human mind who has created the concept of AI. Human intuition, the sense of direction, the sense of moral direction, the ability to choose your own decisions, have your own views, it cannot be instilled in an AI program. AI is just a sort of model which, based on its training data, gives outputs. And so we cannot conclude that what they give out is their own. It's not their own. It's just what the training data has taught them. Individuality, the sense of mental peace, satisfaction, the ones that are crucial, the ones that are the happy experiences of human life cannot be replicated in AI. I want to give you a few examples. Actually, one example why AI cannot be trusted. It's not trustworthy. I really do not believe so. In our defense, if AI robots are being used, they are hackable. Imagine a world where you have no privacy, no safety, and everywhere around the room there might be an AI watching you and you might even not be aware of it. And as AI is developing, hacking tools are also developing. So it's getting easier for hackers to get into our programs. Lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that AI will not replace human intelligence because it does not have the capability of surpassing human intelligence because human intelligence is the one that created artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Okay, now with the Dishida Roy Chaudhary, we have completed the first round and we are going to the rebuttal round. As the rule I have explained earlier, only two persons will be speaking for 1 minute in the rebuttal round. And from Sarabai House, Shaurya Awat and Shravani Barade, please stand up and come to the dais. Come to the podium first. Yes. First speaker in the rebuttal round from Sarabai House is Shravani Balade.
Yes, hello. Like my fellow friend said here, that all the jobs will be replaced by the AIs. How can this even be said? The humans who will literally end up on the street only have one source, the human labors. And if even that is replaced by AI, where will these people go? If everything will be replaced by AI, there will be no human morals, no societal, no family members, nothing. Everyone will end up getting controlled by the AI. How can this even happen? So, I'd like to just say one thing. If you're going to agree that it should be replaced, please think about all the freedom fighters and everyone who have fought for the rights. How can you just let them simply be replaced by it? Thank you.
And the next speaker is Shaurya Awadh from Sarabai House, speaking against the motion.
As my fellow friend said, that artificial intelligence will replace the logics and will replace the human intelligence. Well, I would like to contradict that. Because what I want to ask a question. What if you are doing a surgery with an AI robot and what if there is some complications in it? The AI does not have any gut feeling or what you call the sixth sense. So at that particular point, you won't be able to decide anything because AI is only coded and works based on algorithms itself. It cannot take any decisions apart from that what the algorithm says. Thank you.
Anjo Srivastava and Nishida Bhattacharjee will be speaking in the rebuttal round from the Bose House. Anjo Srivastava.
Now, opposition has based its entire case on one single point, that AI can not replicate human emotions. But we have already mentioned in our opening speeches that AI can indeed replicate human emotions. The latest example is Sophia, but in the future there will be more robots. It also seems that opposition is saying that in the present AI cannot replace human intelligence, and we certainly agree with that. But we are not talking about the present. We are talking about the future here. In the future, AI will replace human intelligence because today we see AI developing very fast. As soon as the first AGI is developed, AI has already reached human intelligence. After that, the next step would be AI superintelligence or AI replacing the human mind. Opposition has also argued that what will happen to those people who lose their jobs because of AI. And we are also concerned. But here, we are not arguing that AI should replace those jobs. We are saying that in the future, whether we are like it or not, AI will replace them, as it will not only understand human emotions, but also perhaps even exceed our understanding of them. Thank you. I rest my case.
Nishida Bhattacharjee speaking for the motion.
As the opponent party said that AI can't replace the emotions or for the poems and the literature part. But I would like to state that AI is not for the pleasure. It is for forming a society, well-developed society. So AI is very important for developing the society well. And I will end this case here.
Now the rebuttal round has come to its conclusion. Now this is the third round we are going to, that is the question answer round. And from Sarabai House for question answer round, Kumar Rajesh and Dishida Roy Chaudhary, please stand up and come to the podium. Kumar Rajesh. Respected jury, kindly raise some questions for me.
You are against the motion. Yes, I think you say that AI cannot replace all human tasks.
Yes.
Huh? So I would like to know how will we be benefited if AI is not able to replace all the human tasks? What benefits are we going to get?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that Why should AI replace human emotions? They are useful for conducting research and everything, but AI can mimic, but it will never induce the real feelings of a human or a human EQ. So, may I know the question again?
I said that I asked how will we be benefited if AI is not able to replace all human tasks?
Yes, AI is not able to do, emotional tasks that we humans do, but it is able to do everything else, like fast calculations and everything. And even though that there is a chance it might malfunction, there's a good chance that it can lead to results, good results. That now I conclude my answer.
Okay, Nishida Roy Chaudhary.
Hello, Dishita Roy Chaudhary. You are against the motion and you say that AI cannot replace human intelligence, right?
That's right.
What I heard from the whole team was all the points were based on creativity, right? But nowadays we see that we have got a lot of AI generated creative arts, literature. So how do you support that point?
Actually, I really don't like the idea of AI creating art. First of all, it's because humans have their own creativity and talent, and it is the human nature to show the world around them, to show that I am good, I am the best, I can do this. But if AI comes in between, it's actually an unfair advantage that the AI gets, or the person who is using the AI gets. The person may not have artistic creativity or suppose musical creativity, but he or she is still getting that benefit because the AI is doing all the work for it. It's just a matter of putting a few words, just putting a prompt and getting something that is like that may take hours for a human to create. So that sense of individuality is lost from that music. It's completely mechanical. That's why I myself have noticed, like when we want to create art from an AI, after a certain point, the style becomes very repetitive. Like you can't feel the creativity or you can't feel the effort that the person has put into the work. So I believe that AI models which are being used to create music or art from a creative perspective, they should they should be used on a limited scale.
Thank you, Dishita.
Rudran Sharma and Maisha Khan, please stand up and come to the podium. Okay.
Okay, Rudrash, it's a very interesting topic. So I have some question. You are in for, you are saying artificial intelligence will replace human intelligence.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, in case it replaces, is it going to adversely affect the human potential? Now let me explain what I'm saying. When today all of you have mobile, and when you get mobile, you forget mobile numbers. How many of you remember mobile numbers of your friends? Because name is there, right? Similarly, when artificial intelligence is going to replace many tasks, human potential will be adversely affected. Am I clear? My question is, are you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, taking that into account, why are you saying artificial intelligence will replace human intelligence? One thing is what he correctly said, should replace, that is first. Whether artificial intelligence should replace human intelligence, my question is actually that. Because it is going to affect the human potential. Only few people who are actually working on artificial intelligence, they will be good. Others will be just like, like their potential will be ruined.
Yes, ma'am, but that's the interesting point. The topic is artificial intelligence will take over human intelligence. So that means that humans will be humans. However, their brain power will be increased and completely taken over by the use of AI. That means that AI will basically create humans that have 100% rational thinking, will never make a mistake in their thinking, and will be able to perform all daily tasks. So things like, so if you think that robotic surgery and stuff like that, I'm not talking about that. In the future, what is going to happen is AI will take over humans. Nature has given us the perfect body for each and every task. However, nature has not made our minds perfect, and we can make that perfect. Once we have achieved that, there is no room for error for anything humans do. Even if there is any idea of a war, it will be settled using AI, using the most peaceful and easily, maybe even a debate might be able to end our war. So yes, and what you said is, should it replace human intelligence? That is a good point. Now, I feel like it should replace human intelligence because when we say it should replace human intelligence, it doesn't mean that it will, like, humans won't exist. It's going to be like all robots. That is not how it works. Artificial intelligence will be a part of our brain. It will be what we think. However, it will not be what we do. So basically, we will be better humans. It should replace our human intelligence because then we would think of the well-being of nature. Maybe it will even help us adapt and well explore more, like meeting aliens and things that are done in sci-fi movies might be true. And what we see in movies like AI versus human wars, they're not actually possible if we think of AI as replacing human thinking, because then we're using things like Neuralink to improve our thinking and then eventually letting AI take over our power of thinking. So that would mean that we are bettering ourselves using the power of AI.
My question is similar to what Madam has asked just now, but I just want you to focus on the potential dangers which we'll face in future if by chance AI replaces human intelligence.
If AI replaces human intelligence, then it will take up the most jobs which are being done by human today, and
You would have seen science fiction movies like Robot and all, so you can get some clue for answering this question from there.
Okay, if you have any answer, you can tell. Okay, thank you. Children, we are coming to an end of the entire.
Can we allow the person to speak?
Pardon?
Can we allow other member to speak?
Marks, we will not be giving marks, but you can give your opinion on this.
So your question was that what are the potential dangers of AI taking over human intelligence? Now, the potential dangers, like she said, is AI will take over human jobs, but we're talking about not AI robots, we're talking about AI intelligence. So that would mean that that humans would be better, and there will be no warfare, which is basically means that there will be no more potential dangers, except for, of course, you have to plug in a charge into your brain, and the worst case scenario is your brain memory might malfunction and the brain waves inside your brain might not be very good, and it could potentially affect some minor thinking. But the maximum it can do is that as long as AI will be as rational as it is and it will not be influenced by any evil thoughts by any human that was developing it, AI will be the most rational option we have, and there will be little to no potential dangers. That's all I have.
Children, madam, you have anything to ask?
Ask, I just want to tell, AI is just to assist humans. We will not be replaced. Okay, it's not that we have to plug in and charge ourselves. Robots will be charged and they'll be assisting us in all the tasks. That's all.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is, I think you might have heard of Neuralink. Basically, what I'm talking about is not robots. The topic is thinking. So AI will not be just something to assist human thinking. It will be human thinking and then it will assist itself. Basically, after a couple decades, maybe we will be able to produce AI that will be able to completely replace human thinking whilst assisting itself. So basically, we will be humans, we will have thinking power, but what we think is actually going to be AI.
Okay, this last answer that was spoken by Rudransh is not the part of the debate, but the respected judge wanted to express their opinion about it, and I think you have given a good answer or bad answer that everyone know. That will not be judged for the purpose of it, because already it was judged earlier. Okay? Now we all will clap for you. See that everyone, those who have gone from, they are also clapping. Okay? And we have come to an end of it. Now I hand over the mic to Nilamani.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so dear participants, you all have done your part. Now, well done on that, and congratulations to all of you. We will pause a bit so that the final judgment is prepared, and it will take some time, so hang on a bit. Now, when this is being done, I would love to use this opportunity and request our judges to kindly share their thoughts and ideas and enlighten us with the words of wisdom.
So I'm the youngest on the panel, and I think I should start first. So first of all, I would like to congratulate both the teams and both the participants. I know you should deserve a huge round of applause. Please applaud yourselves. Please do that. As moderator sir in the morning told that, why do we have debates? It is basically so that your thought flows into the words and then you are trying to convince on that topic, correct? And I could see that spark in a few of the participants who are actually trying to convince. I would like to name Dishita and then Rudransh. While speaking, they had that urge so that you want others to understand what you are talking about and you want to convince them. And this is the debate is all about. Congratulations to both of you. And then I like the way Anjur was talking, contention and then points. And he was all ready with the proper grammar that you use for the debates, that I rest my case and the opposition told, all these things. So these are good things that all of you should adapt in your debate whenever you are talking about, you're participating in debate competitions. Now, fine, this is with respect to the debate competition where we are judging, and I guess the numbers that you get would reflect how you spoke for the motion and against the motion. And maybe out of the context, if I go, such competitions actually allow you or basically help for the overall development of a kid, correct? And the first topic that you had, whether your parents should decide your career choices or not, I guess both the team had talked for the motion. And maybe because of that content plus your presentation, you guys have won and you come here. And when you are debating on a particular topic, there are good points usually in one of the area, either against or for. So especially today when I saw that for the topic that AI is actually going to, take over human intelligence. Even if you don't think about it, you have to talk for about it. Are you getting my point? Maybe you are in your mind, you are against the topic, but you're talking for the topic. It can be true for both the teams. And I'm glad all of you had, I hope you enjoyed what you were talking. Yeah? So Nishita, right? She's waving her head like this. Okay. So when you, even I'm a KV product, and such CCA competitions basically help you when you are into your proficient degree colleges. Okay, and I'm sure you would take part in such CCA competitions. Go ahead and have a great life ahead. All the best to you.
Okay, first of all, congratulations to all of you, and all of you have done a very good job. And I think this is the first step, and next step will be we'll be going to the zonal level. So all the best for that. And about the competition, Madam has already told you, and you know that how you have performed. Everybody knows about that, and from the result, you will come to know how your team has performed. But I would like to say that you better go into details of AI. There are some confusions which are still there in your mind, and that is very natural. You are very small in age, and you have a lot more to learn in the field. And maybe probably in future you will be the people who will be working in this field. So I hope you are going to do very well in the field if you take up this field. And as far as parents' decision in your career path is concerned, both the teams were for this, and even I am also for this, but with the consent of the child. So, as a parent, we all have to see to the interest of the child, and so many other factors are there which you might not be understanding at this level, like financial factors are there, so many other societal factors are there which we have to take care of. And one more thing is there, parent will also think in your interest. So there are some career paths which you would like to take up, but parents know that you won't be earning that well, your life will not be that smooth in future. So they suggest you some other path, and believe me, if you take up that path and later you pursue your passion, you can take up both the things together and you'll be very happy in life, successful and happy in life. Okay, so we all three, we have gone through all that and we were discussing that. Okay, so since we followed our parents' opinion, we are here and we are happy and content in our lives. Okay, so I hope same will happen for you all also. All the best.
So congratulations to both the team and each one of you. I was really impressed. Actually, unlike these two people who are, who have taken or who are teachers also, this is my first time when I'm judging students giving debate. I can only tell you, when you are actually in a debate, you have to understand the topic, feel the topic. And the first topic, parents should be the decision maker or the child. It was something which all of you are going through it. So I just hope in family of each one of you, the stand taken by the parents are that choose your field and we are there to help you. I hope all of you have that kind of, that kind of direction you're following, right? So you are lucky lot. You are lucky that you are in Anushakti Nagar. You are lucky that your parents are educated. You are lucky that your parents are actually supporting you in your decision. So all the best to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, dear judges. Your words, I'm pretty sure that they are going to motivate our young and budding minds, and they have a lot to take away from your experience and your ideas. I request Shaurya and Nishita to present our judges with the plants as a token of our gratitude. Thank you, Shaurya and Rishika. We have come to an end. Only we are eagerly waiting for the results now. This event was conducted quite successfully, and I must say the debaters, all of you were speaking with so much of conviction, and you knew what you all were talking about, and that is what is really commendable. And like one of our judges said, Anjor, the way you spoke, the way you expressed your points, I rest my case, and I took a note of that, and that is a really good thing for all others to learn as well. So this is really going to take you a long way. Keep practicing, keep speaking, keep reading. You're sure to go miles and miles before you sleep. Thank you, everyone. I request Varghese sir to speak a few words. He never falls short of words.
Hello. Children, are you listening? Or you are still talking? Hello? I know you are tired after a hectic schedule of debate. Some points I have noted. One is, whenever any debater, especially from the opposite team, is giving the speech or expressing his ideas, you have to keep a note of that. And you keep a notebook or a writing pad or something to note down the important points, because during the rebuttal, that will be really helping you to oppose and counter argue all the points shared by the opposing teams. That is one thing that you can do. Then avoid discussing whenever it is not very important. All the members of the team, they can discuss, of course. Team number 4 was talking so much. Okay, I'm not telling no, because you need to talk. You need to plan the strategies of your attack. That is, of course, correct only. But whenever it is necessary, then you talk. The remaining time, you are supposed to plan how you are going to counter argue or attack the opposite team's ideas. That is one thing. And try to include at least some sense of humor in your answer, because otherwise it will become very monotonous. Humor, not for the sake of humor, but try to develop the capacity to take the attention of the entire audience, the judges and all around there. And you know, humor is such a thing that can break any rock. Okay, and that can pull a lot of people to your side when you are facing an audience. So slowly, psychologically, you will be able to bring them to your side. And finally, for that, you need to get their attention. So when you are, for example, today when you are talking that innocent answer, so everyone was, immediately a smile came on everyone's face. So such things are very, very important, especially not in this type of debate, especially with a larger crowd or with a larger audience, because many will be indulging in their own cross-talking or discussing or talking something. But whenever you are able to become the center of attraction, almost half of the debate you won. So always remember that. So try to plan your arguments and your presentation in such a way that when you stand up, everyone should automatically tune their ears and concentration to you, because we have something to listen from this person. That kind of an image you have to develop. at least within the first minute of your talk, so that you will become a very successful debater. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, the results are ready. Most awaited moment, and we all are eagerly waiting for this. So, I request all the three judges to kindly come up on the stage to announce the result and applaud our participants. Judges are requested to kindly come up on the stage, please.
आइए मैम क्या हो गया रिजल्ट अनाउंस करो
हाँ।
अब
तीनों चलो।
Well, sir, please accompany the judges.
Now the jury members are here. Madam, please come. They will be announcing the results.
Okay, so as all of us have already said, every team has performed very well. But the results are like this. Third position goes to team 3, Raman team. And with score 538 together. Second position goes to team 4, Bose team, with aggregate of 551. And first position goes to team 1, the Sarabhai team, and the total marks are 603. So congratulations to both the teams, and congratulations to team 1.
I request the winning team to come and stand in front of the judges and please
All girls team, maybe come.
मैडम स्मिता आप जाइए मैडम आप जाओ ऊपर चलो सर आप भी जाइए मैं फोटो ले लेता हूँ स्टॉप रखो ना चल चलो आप सब लोग जाइए मैं ले लेता हूँ स्क्रीनिंग मैम आप भी जाइए
No, first we can take it after the one more.
Come closer. एक फोटो और वीडियो भी है हाँ दोनों स्माइल एवरीवन यस इधर देखिए when everyone say something cheese or something yes congratulations last everyone smile.
Now team number 1 sit down. Sit here on your table. Okay, and team number 4 remain here. Four sit down. One remain here.
Team 1 coming here.
Okay.
And you all can close together towards the center a bit.
You can
इनका ये फर्स्ट वाला है winner yeah come on smile sir